the next step in this outline of our discussion is fulfilling work orders, closing out work orders. I'd like to see picking for work orders, and I'd like to see closing out a work order next, if that's all right. It'd be great to see a pick ticket for a work order as well.
Absolutely. Well, let's just dive into this and see if this is already set up. So let's go ahead and create a new manufacturing order. Sorry, I just did that really quickly, but here in the manufacturing app, operations, manufacturing orders. So
Okay.
this is just a manual manufacturing order. We're not doing any scheduling right now, and this isn't coming from a sales order. This is just the simplest way to create it. So you can go ahead and select a product here. Go with
Okay.
old reliable or table right here. Save this. So we can see here, and before we even confirm this manufacturing order, we do see here the products to consume, right? And how many units and the forecast there. So when I do confirm this,
Now it's interesting. I want to point this out. We see WH/MO/00009.
mhm,
This threw me off at first. That's why I want to bring it up for our viewers. WH stands for warehouse, right?
mhm. Yes, so WH
Yeah.
is warehouse, and the reason it says WH is because that's actually the shortened form of the default warehouse that we are using. So you could name it something else. It doesn't need to be WH, but our warehouse is named WH, so it's coming up as WH. If you had two
Okay.
warehouses, it would have a different name.
So for you viewers, think of this. You've got multiple warehouses across the US. The person logging in that's working in one warehouse, it's going to say, okay, you're working in this particular warehouse. And it may not say WH like you say, it may say W1 or W2 or W3. Or maybe you have a warehouse in Salt Lake City. It might say SLC. Maybe you've got a warehouse in Dallas Fort Worth. It might say DFW or something like that, right? So when you're looking at the screen, you know, oh, this order is for this building or this warehouse. Is that right?
hmm So yeah, we can see here the warehouse is your company, our company. The short name is WH, and this actually led me to what I was trying to find earlier, manufacturing. So pick components, then manufacture. You can also have a storing operation if you'd like after the product has been manufactured, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes,
So
yes, I'm looking. Yeah, I would check pick components, manufacture, then store. If you're not storing, what where is it going to go after you manufacture it?
it would go into the default location, which would just be WH/stock rather than WH/stock slash, and every slash, right? So if everything after WH stock would be a sublocation within WH stock. WH stock is the general warehouse stock. We can actually
Okay.
see that here. Just talking about it.
Yeah, so maybe depending on your workflow and industry, you may want to just play with that a little bit.
hmm
But it
Yeah.
looks like what you're saying is your locations are hierarchical. You can have
Yes.
locations within locations within locations. There's no
hmm
real limit to it, right? So
Exactly.
that's really nice because then you can have a warehouse and then a zone and then an aisle and a bay and a shelf. Like, it looks like what you're showing us is hierarchical. That's really nice.
Yeah, and there are settings associated with each of these, sublocations as well. Like we have removal strategies, and that's at the sublocation level too. So if you wanted to do FIFO for just one specific area, like first in, first out, you'd be able to do that. So
Yeah.
again, it goes pretty in depth.